Hey my friends out there in YouTube land, today we have a good one from Alabama. It's got quite a few chords and there's a simple way you can play it or you can play it the complex way, but we're going to show you both ways. But let's get into the chords and everything else. Okay my friends, we're going to be completely open. We don't have a capo on here. I'm going to show you all the chords, and again, if you choose to do the entire song, these are all the chords you're going to need, but it's not necessary. You're going to need a G. You're going to need a D. An E minor. A C, a C minor. A C minor is just on 3rd fret, barring, just like a B minor, except you move up a half a step. You're going to need an E flat. That is clear up here, guys, on fret number 6. Or you can move all the way up here to fret number 11. It's a tough one and it's only played one time and it's kind of a pain. This is one of those optional chords should you choose to actually go that route. You're going to need an F. And on this one, you're probably not going to be able to do it like this. You're going to want to do it in a bar chord form. You're going to need an F sharp minor. You're going to need A, an E, and a D minor. Now this has got that classic 80s sound where you go from a major to a minor. And what I mean by that is, in the 80s, they would do a lot of things like, you have a C major and immediately go to a C minor. Or a D major to a D minor. The Bee Gees like to do that a lot in their songs. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this intro. Your intro is going to be a G to a D, to an E minor, to a C, and then back to a G, a D, and a C minor, to a G. Strum pattern is going to change a little bit on this song. It's actually going to have a kind of a country feel, which is going to be like, but in the chorus it's going to be, so we'll go ahead and tackle the verse first, and it's going to be, and if you can't do that alternate picking, you can just go, or if you're a beginner, you can go 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I do need to tell you that there's 2 different versions of this song out there, and what I mean by that is there's kind of a shorter version, and what that shorter version has is it has a shorter intro. This one that I'm going to teach you has the longest version that you can find out there, as well as the longest solo sections and everything else. Your intro is going to sound like this. Again, if you want, you can just play it like this. All right, we're up to the verse, and let's go ahead and look at that progression. You're going to be G, D, to an E minor, C, G, D, E minor, C, E minor to a D, and then an E minor to a C, G to a D, to a C minor, to a G. So let's go ahead and let's assume we've already done the intro. Let's go ahead and go through that, and I'll sing it with you. We'll go a little slow. Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway, one arm on Oh, my lover with the other, a sweet, soft, southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together, C minor, here it comes, with my Dixieland Delight. Now you're up to a chorus, and the chorus is going to be a D to an E minor to a C, a G to a D to an E minor to a C, E minor, C, C minor, G. It's gonna go like this. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler beneath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle diving on the Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, C minor, my Dixieland Delight. Now you're going to go back into the intro progression again while they kind of solo over the top, and then you're going to go into another verse. And that verse is not going to be any different than the very first verse. Following that, you're going to go into a chorus. Now here's where it gets complicated, guys. We are going to change keys, but we're going to slowly and gradually move to that key with some transitional chords. And those transitional chords are going to be a E flat. It's only played one time, but it's clear up here. E flat to an F to a G. And then F, G, A. One more time. F, G, A. And then it's going to go into a solo part, but let's go ahead and get those transitional chords down. So it's going to sound like this. Choose not to play that, that's perfectly well. From here on out, it's going to go fast, and it's going to have the following chords for this solo section. You're going to be A to an E, F sharp minor to a D. And you'll repeat that one more time, and after you repeat it, you're going to be F sharp minor to an E, F sharp minor to a D, A to an E, F, G, A. I'm going to show you that entire section, and we're going to do it slow, and then we'll show you at the very end. We'll go through the entire song, and we'll show you exactly how it is when you go really fast. Lead up chords. So as you guys saw there, since it sped up, you also changed your strum pattern, and it's going to be slow down. Now we're up to the part where they're going to start singing again. Initially, you're not going to have any chords whatsoever because you just ended on an A. It's going to go spend my dollar, parked in a holler beneath mountain moonlight. And then it's going to go A, Hold her up tight. Make a little lovin'. A little turtle dovin' on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life. Oh, so right. D minor. Dixieland Delight. So let's go ahead and start at that section, then we'll go into the next section. And we'll just kind of do a beat here. Spend my dollar, walked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little lovin', a little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life. You see, you do downstrokes all my life. My Dixieland Delight. Now we're back into a solo section. That solo section is going to be almost the exact same thing we did before, except it's going to end with a D minor after you do the A, E. Before we went. But this time we're going to go A, E, D minor, A. So we don't need to go through all that again because we did it before, but just know at the end there it's going to be a D minor and then back to the A. And then it's going to go into a verse. It's going to repeat the first verse, but it's going to be the faster, obviously. It's going to be rolling down a back road, Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other. Sweet, soft, southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland Delight. Okay guys, we're going to start from the very top with the intro and we're going to go all the way through. We're going to play at normal speed so you guys can see and you guys can try and play along. Remember, if you can't do the strum patterns, this is a really easy downstrokes 4 beats. Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, holding my lover with the other. A sweet, soft, southern thrill. I worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together with my Dixieland Delight. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little lovin', little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life. Oh, so right, my Dixieland Delight. Whitetail buck deer, grunting on clover, whitetail hop, sitting on a limb, chubby old groundhog, broken bullfrog, free as feeling in the wind. Hometown country girl, gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland Delight. Spend my dollar, parked in a holler neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, little turtle diving on an amazing Dixieland night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland Delight. In a holler neath the mountain moonlight, hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle diving on a Mason-Dixon night. It's my life, oh so right, my Dixieland Delight. Down a backwoods Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel, hold my lover with the other, sweet soft southern thrill. Worked hard all week, got a little jingle on a Tennessee Saturday night. Couldn't feel better, I'm together, guys, that one can wear you out. I'm telling you what, do not overdo it. If you're not up to that point, because that's a little difficult, just stick to the basics, and before they actually do that key change and everything else, just have a lot of fun with the song. Guys, I appreciate you being here today. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I did pick out another lesson for you right up here, Mountain Music by Alabama, which does a similar thing at the very end. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. God bless. Don't forget to practice what you have to so you can play what you want to.